Welcome back to Captain of Industry. This is episode 35 with me, Flow Engineer, and last time, as you can see, we got a lot of space and we absolutely destroyed this beach here and also the mountain. There is still some materials down there. Yeah, we don't talk about that. What I wanted to do today, I did some calculations and I can show you those. So basically, I calculated what probably our people are using at the maximum. So with everything enabled. So with max edicts. Max edicts. So what I want to focus on today is this poo water. Because for a very long time now, we were just dumping it into the ocean. And we do have a zero flu right now, and as you can see, our health is not critical, but it's quite low. We are supplying medical ones. So that does help, and we do survive. It's not a problem. But getting rid of like 11.5 water pollution, I guess, I think it's only this one that it does 11.5, which is a lot. We do dump some sour water here sometimes. I actually paused it because we do have enough graphite right now, and as soon as we don't have enough anymore, we should definitely look into doing the whole scrubbing thing we already designed. So yeah, but I want to do today, I want to today look into wastewater treatment. Now I have to look into the numbers again. What was it? It's 620 per month. Now that's a lot of water, and we won't need. We are not doing 620. We are doing 1056. But I still want to set it up for full production, because I don't want to be. Yeah, I don't want to need to think about this ever again. So basically, I think what we will do is we will try and we will do poo water with filter media. That's for sure, because filter media is used here and it's also used in our wonderful blueprint for nuclear here to get rid of the toxic slurry. So yeah, that's what we are gonna do. Let's get back. And I think we need 4. Is that correct? I already forgot again. 620, right? Yes. So 620 divided by 620 divided by 160. 620 divided by 160. That should be 4. Yes. So we will take 4 of those. And what we will also do here, so they will take in all the poo water. Now, what do they take or give out? We need filter media, and we also need sludge. The sludge is very useful, actually. How much sludge? 36. What do we do with this sludge? I think we are making fuel gas out of it. Yes. And as you can see, 36, that means that's 2 of those. I don't know where exactly to put them right now, but we'll put it like this. We also need some, so this is 1. How do we do it? Is it like this? Then we'll do it like this, and like this. And we're bringing out water, which means we are getting over 75%, I think. Or is it exactly 75%? Yes, it's 75% of the water we're getting back. That means instead of 126 water, we only need around 30 water, which will help because currently we are kind of low on water. There's also some other problems, namely that you don't have any designations anymore, right? That's actually interesting. I already set set this one up. Yeah, because I want to get rid of this mountain, kinda. So what would happen if we do this? I want to at least get rid of this like edge here, and then maybe also, so we do have some more space here, also get rid of this here. And just do something like this. Now we probably want to change you now, something like this, and we will need to build this. Now you are doing quartz. How much quartz is in the area we just... Okay, it's a lot. So yeah, that does make sense to yeah, to do it with the stacker tower. That's a lot. Okay. But also, well, yeah, and it's very deep. The middle stuff here is very deep. But yeah, let's then run the game actually. We also do have some construction part issue here. Yeah, we can just make it full. Then that won't happen anymore. Low supply of rubber, because we just built belts, I guess. That's not a problem. You cannot dump. Yeah, we do have a little iron steel issue. This mine just isn't doing as well as it was. We will have to look into trains very soon, but there's an update on the experimental branch right now, which will change how trains work, or at least a little bit, as far as I know. And I guess it's coming up in like a week or so, and I'm kinda holding off trains because of it. I probably shouldn't, but yeah, we'll probably have to set up a route from here to there, and also for the coal. But yeah, we'll see about that. And yeah, steel and water. And water we're doing right now. So what else do we need? We need chlorine. How do we get chlorine? How we get chlorine by taking brine and making chlorine out of it. Now brine is pretty easy. So yeah, but we will do chlorine, and we need, how much chlorine do we need? So if this would run at max capacity, which it will never do, this one will not be fully used, because as we said, yeah, this will only run like, is it 88% of the time? Yeah, so we need 16 times 4, that would be 64 if I did that correct. So we need 2 of those, and that should be more than fine. And this will make the chlorine. We need filter media. Let's see if we can connect this up in a sensible way. Let's see. This is an exact ratio, right? 18 and 36. So we will take one of you. How will we bring? I think we'll bring it in something like this. And that means we'll probably take those. We'll take those one back. Can we align it? Is this aligned? We'll take it one back. And yeah, so this is the filter media. How much of it? A tiny amount. Okay. And we'll take the sludge. We will bring it up here. And can we? Yes, we can actually do this. And we will bring it over. And we'll go to here. And then we'll take U-shaped lifts. And we'll do this, I think. And now you should also go down, if that's correct. Yes, I think that should work. Now, there's also the chlorine, which will come in from... how much do we say is it? So it's 100 pipes, so we take this one. We'll bring it in from here, I guess. Nope, that's not possible, so we'll bring it in here. And we do have water out. Now water out would probably be best to just bring it back, I guess. It's 120, that's a lot of water. And we'll bring the water back here into a pipe like here. Something like this. And then all that water will be... So it's 400, so it's 500. That's a lot of water. So that water will go to here. And we'll bring it up to here for now. Nope, up to here. And the poo water is going... can I... yes, something like this. So we'll bring in the poo water like this. And how much? 160 in. So we'll also take this one again. Something like this. Now the chlorine also needs a pipe. And this can be one of those. Is that what we want? Now, do we want to build it expandable? Because then that would mean we would rotate it like this so we can add more. Or will we... Well, we will probably rebuild the city anyway if we go larger than this. So I think we're okay like this. Now... so that's that. Let's try and see if we copy this. What happens? This one doesn't want to connect. Okay. Let's see now if it now works. Yes. And yes. What's in the way? Nothing. Kinda doesn't want to do it. Okay, let's see. That should work. Now we can get rid of you. And we can definitely downgrade you to something like this. We can also get rid of you. And then the chlorine. Now this is 150 basically of brine. Is there a way to get that much brine easily? Yeah, we don't want to mix salt and water. That doesn't make any sense. We'll take brine. Is this the large one? Oh. Okay. 150. 150 divided by 48. Wait, and it's not 150, it's 72 times 2. It's 144 divided by 48, right? So it's 3 of those. We could put them... Wait. Okay, now we... No, we cannot destroy anything here yet. But what we could do, the water is coming in here anyway. So... No. We cannot build it yet. But what we can do is we can take this one a little back. Because what I'm thinking is they fit in here. So why not use that actually? And we can make brine out of this without getting salt. That's really useful. Okay. So we'll basically do one. We'll basically do 1, 2, 3. Which then is enough to feed those. Something like this could work. How wide is this whole thing? Well, that pretty much fits. That would enable us to just rotate the whole thing. I also want to have some tanks in here, some definitely want to have some water coming in here. And we also need to balance it before it comes in. Well, there's water going into the system like this, and we'll take a pipe balancer here and we'll balance it. And then there's the poo water, and I kinda would like to have a little buffer here just for safety. Same with the chlorine. Something like this. And then we take you and we'll bring you something like this could work. Yeah, why not? And then you take this one, go in here, you go in here. The brine gets brought in there. And what did we say here? Yeah, your poo water. Nope. That's also brown, but that's not the right one. Wastewater. Yes. And then we'll have chlorine in here. And you will be connected here. You will be this one. And you will be connected in here. You, and that is a very stupid connection. You will connect in here, while you go in here. And then we also bring in some water. We'll bring water in here, because that's where we bring it in for now. And we'll go into there. And you have priority to go in. That's very important. And then we'll take a big pipe out. Important that it's just one. If you put two, then this water can always also go in, which is not what we want. And so that's the poo. That should work. Okay. So if we take you and we move it in a position that would work for us, which is this one. And we move you. And then we also have to connect you up again. Like this. We'll build you. Now how long do you last? Okay, you're going down quick. But what we could do is we can take you away. Take you. I hate building on life systems, but it's also kind of fun. Okay, so we'll take you away. We'll take you and we'll put you in here, and we'll do this. And we'll also do, that was dangerous because of Unity, because I still need to build this one. And we'll connect you up like this. So that should mean we should keep, this water should keep flowing. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. Good. So I think that water is fine. You are telling us if you're below that stuff. Then we need different things here. So we need 620. That means 4 of those. Am I correct? That's just if stuff goes horribly wrong. So we'll take you. And what else do we need? And then we need, yeah, we need the seawater for those, which means 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. That's the brine. So the brine is good. So we can also take the brine. So that's this pipe here, full of brine, going all the way along here and into here, like this. And then we'll take you, connect you up here, connect you up here. And how much? And we can downgrade you. you, and you. So that's fine. Now we don't have enough people. That is not a problem because we can basically stop 3 of you. Pretty sure. Okay, something like this. We'll test everyone, or every single one later, but should work. And we'll bring the... Okay, so now, and you will go... We'll probably have to think about... Well, we will just put in a... That's also a dangerous thing to do here. Can we unity you, please? And place you. And then we'll take a big one. Going this and this. And you have priority. And we definitely want to have you, if you're, even if you're just 25% full, that's too much, basically. Struggling to find destination it can reach. What's the, where do you want to drive? Okay. Yeah, it's because you are lost again, right? That's not good. Oh, yeah, I see. I see what the problem is there. But we are good on copper, so that's fine. There's also the water for the steel, which is sometimes low if it doesn't rain enough. But that's fine. Okay, let's go back to this. So we take you. We'll bring you in here. And we will connect all that stuff up. So you will also go... I'm not sure if that works, but we can do this. And you will also be a large pipe. And you will also be a large pipe, please. And you will also be a large pipe, and then maybe a little less large pipe. Well, it doesn't need to be very large, but yeah. Okay, so we'll unity you. Do you need people? You need 1 worker. Yeah, we'll take that. That's fine. And we'll do this. And then this will go. So this is 300, right? You need... yeah, so we can take a... what is it? 450 pipe. And we'll take you. And we'll bring you into here. And what's wrong here? Okay, yes. Let's do this. And then we'll take a 200 pipe going in here and a nope. Also a 200 pipe going into here. Which means they should produce enough brine. Which is then going into those. Which should make chlorine. Now we also just have to build that. And that should be... ooh, no fuel. I don't like if there's fuel issues. Are you just not able to drive back? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can live with that. Also, this one is going beautifully. Yes, that works very well. Very much the way I wanted it to work. Can we... yeah, I don't want to get rid of the message, but... okay, let's see what happens. It only produces brine. Yes, right? And then you get brine. Do you? Yes, you get brine and chlorine will fill up. Well, if you are below 75, we want to know. And if you are above 20... okay, so we want to know. We also want to rename you. You are named color red. So, because that's a very bad thing. Settlement water low. And we'll close that HTML tag. So settlement water low is this one. Then we'll actually copy this one because we have another very bad thing. That is if poop is high. Okay, that's another very bad thing. and we'll see it in a second here. That's actually something like this. Yeah, salmon poop high. And then we'll have the same here. That's an orange one. Orange. That's wastewater treatment. Chlorine. Chlorine. Low. We'll make it this one, so we should also see this one for a second. Yeah, as you can see, orange. It's not something that is very bad, but it's quite bad. Okay, so the only thing we now still need is the filter media. And the filter media we'll put, we want to put it in here. And I don't know if do we need a big storage? I don't think so. I think this one is more than enough. So we do filter media, we'll fill it up. We want to have it always being full. We want a unity U, and we want to say the same thing. We'll call you also orange, and it's wastewater treatment filter low. Okay, and if you are below, let's say 50, because we actually don't need a lot. We don't need a lot. And we should see, yeah, wastewater treatment filter is low on filter media. Now, how do we make it so we do have power problems again? Really? Well, we could double up on this one here. We could just put a second one of this system, because it's running fully on wood, which is the only reason why we don't have coal problems right now. Okay, but let's finish this. So filter media, I'm not actually sure where to produce it. Filter media is produced in a mixer from manufactured sand with coal and gravel. I think for now I will produce it here, because we already got quite a few things. I will put it like this. We need gravel, which this is. And we'll go do something like this. Why are you here? Okay, so we'll need gravel. We will need manufactured sand, which means we have to... Yeah, we'll have to... Oh no, that doesn't work. Okay. Maybe we'll not build it here, wait. That's maybe not a good thing. I just noticed. Where do we do have some stone here. This one is actually gravel for the trains eventually. Or we just put it anywhere. Here's space. So we do have, or we just build it here. Yeah, let's just build it here. Let's rotate it so you should be, the filter media is going out here. And we'll, no, I don't want it here. I will just put it anywhere. So we need some stone coming in. Some stone, rock, like this. We can already build this one. And then we need two, this doesn't even need to be perfect ratios. This just needs to be, where is the crusher? Just 2 crushers. We probably would be fine with a mixer 1. Like, there's really just no need. And we also need some coal. Nope, coal. Okay. And we'll just build a basically self-balancing setup here. So we'll take rock, Can we bring them back once? Something like this. That did not help. And then we'll bring you in here. We'll bring you in here. Can we bring this like this? And then we'll bring you over into here. And you into... Okay, that doesn't work. So then let's do this. And I know that's a very meat-like... it's a very ugly system again, but... Can we for real not do this? Can I take you and bring you... I can. Okay, something like this. And then we'll have a big bucket. And I will just do this one. And you are the filter media. And we'll just do this. And we'll do this. And then we'll have filter here, which can be exported. Yeah, and that's everything already. And you will make gravel. And you will make manufactured sand. And this should balance eventually, and it will produce some filter media, and I think it will produce more than enough. This is producing 36, which is oh, actually it needs to be running quite often. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it does. For now it will do perfectly fine. And we should soon see some coming in here. Now, what do we do with the fuel gas? So we are producing 8 fuel gas, so 36 fuel gas. Now, I do have 2 options. Basically this one, which is burning 2, which means we could have 4 of those, but I'm actually not sure if they are limited. So if the bonus is limited on those. I would think that it's limited. The other thing, we'll just use it for hydrogen. We do have the pipe, which is priority. This is a big mess. And we do have this pipe, which is actually prioritized before the corn here. So we will just put it in here. So into this one. So we'll take this. And we will... Can we go... Yeah, something like this. What I want to do still... I still want to... say like, hey... We'll take you here. And we'll do this. And we'll do this. I still want to have this one. Because... can I rename it? Because if this one will fill up, it's still pretty bad. So, fuel gas high. So yeah, we want to know if this one will be full. Fuel gas, and if you are above like 50, we want to know. So yeah, we'll build you, and the compost. Where is the compost going so far? It's mostly, no, everything is going into this one, which goes into the mixer for fertilizer. Yeah, I think that's what we will do here too. We'll basically say, how much is it? Yeah, that's not a lot. Okay, so we'll basically go like this, and then we probably want to go up. Yeah, like this is fine, and we'll go into here if we can, and we'll build you, and we'll connect all of this. As you can see, filter media is coming in too. And we'll have all of those connected like this, and we will also connect all of the fuel gas, which is 8 times 8. So that's a little bit more than we can handle with one pipe. So we'll go like to here, and then we'll change the pipe to this one, I'm not doing the math there. And we'll connect everything up to this pipe, which, and then if we do this, we should be able to see some fuel gas coming through here. Yes, and we are treating our wastewater, and we are not dumping anything anymore. And as you can see, water pollution dropped quite a lot already. And this one should go back quite fast. We should get rid of all that stuff. Filter media will is producing too. We could actually, no, this is doing 24 and this is only taking 8. So this will work perfectly fine. Yeah, this will work pretty fine. So this is wastewater treatment. I think that's already, yeah, that's already done. We'll see how well it works. Let's actually start testing it through, like go through every single one and see if every single one works. It should, but yeah, let's pause those. Let's enable those just to see if it works, but it should. And yeah, let's also see what else is, yeah, what other problems do we have here? We don't have enough dirt, I guess, so you're stuck. So we'll get you. They are also dumping a lot. I started just dumping the stone, which is not being dumped by those, to this stuff here. And as you can see, yeah, this is all this bauxite, which we will need for aluminium, which actually we already researched, if I'm correct, aluminium smelting. So basically we could already do that. Yeah, we will not yet do it because there's just no reason why we should do it. I'm still researching with everything I got. Why are you so slow? What's going on? Or aren't you actually slow and I'm just used to 20x speed? I think that's what the problem is. Yeah, but they are starting to get through this here to get rid of it, and they are dumping it on, yeah, on this pile. Now let's also think about oh yeah, let's first check here. But I think yes, so this should pretty much be fine. Okay, so let's go to the next one, just so we also color all the pipes. That's also something I want to do. And water, and actually you, as you can see, this one is filling up again, I think. Or at least it's not empty anymore, which means those are actually not running anymore, which is wonderful. That's exactly what we want to see. But also you should be pretty good. Filter media is good too. Yeah, this will fill up slowly, but it will be more than fine. Also, I saw there's well, there's a lot of contracts that I'm interested in using. Mainly, I don't know if it's smart to actually get them right now because, yeah. But we do have a contract sulfur to coal. We also do have a contract slag to sour water. So this is a really interesting one. We can get quite a lot of coal through this. With all the excess, slag, we can get mud, we can get sludge, which we can make fuel gas and hydrogen out of. And with all the excess sulfur, we can also make sludge and get even more. This one is quite amazing. And we can get even more hydrogen. So that's something I will tackle. This combo is quite good. Same with this one. This will carry us for quite a while in the end game. As soon as we're basically stable, I will try to at least get rid of some mountains, so we can feed all that stuff. For the uranium, I'm actually not sure what to do. What I'm thinking, if we look here, we can build a bridge here. That's possible. And because I want to keep this as a waterway, but what we could do is go over here and then dig dump our way over here, or we fill this one in. But I kind of want to have this as a, wait, I can actually show you. I started to like mark. We need, I think, 32 in width for the ship, but I'm not sure if this 32 is actually meant by those smaller ones. So this is like 4x4, or if this is like 5x5. So I'm not actually sure what this exactly means. I think if it's 32, it's just like, so this would be 12, and then something like this is 32. But I'm not sure, and I want to keep it like a little wide so they can also cross, and it will look great, even though I think they clip. But regardless. So I think we want to get to this uranium. I will probably do this off cam after we build the bridge on cam. Probably next time we'll have to do like bridges and maybe look into some trains. That's what we're gonna do next time. And what we can do now is we can water treatment. We can get rid of this one. Desalination we don't really need yet. There's a lot of stuff I want to do there. I am not even gonna write a list because it's too much. It's definitely too much. We can get rid of this one. We'll not do that anyway, because as you can see, I actually started to do this, and I'm thinking if I should just keep going and go in here eventually. Not happening soon, but yeah. Are you? Yeah, you're pretty good too. So we'll pause this, and I think because I also did this terraforming took a very long time, and I wasn't able to record as much episodes as many episodes as I wanted to, or as I would have liked, because this took forever, this here. So I think I'm gonna make this a little shorter episode. I really hope you enjoyed. I think this one is working pretty well too. We can actually speed this up a little, and we can see, yes, you're making fuel gas too, which means all the pipes are colored now too, which is amazing. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Subscribe if you didn't yet. There's still some people watching that are not subscribed. Maybe consider that. I also do have a Patreon for the ones that could be interested in supporting me there. And I think that's Wastewater for today. I'm Flow Engineer, and we are gonna see each other next time. Bye.